Hello, um, this is Alison, healer, empowerment coach, freedom entrepreneur, human. So a few people have been asking me to share my experiences and my knowledge on video again. I've not really known what to say for such a long time because I've been going through my own healing and integration process. So for those of you that don't know, in 2017 I had a massive 2017 I had a massive integration experience after a long stint in the Amazon. So that really required some inner work, and last year I actually did my shamanic practitioner training, so again required and demanded a lot of my integration and time to process. So I haven't really known what it is that I'm offering anymore and who it is that I am anymore, I guess, which is a good thing. It proves that the plants have worked. One thing I have really learned about myself is how important it is to embody and be in my body, which is something that I've never really been able to understand, because I am someone that can tap into the mystical realms and the spirit realms really quickly, but yet I struggle to stay in my body. So for me, this year is all about the embodiment. I've been having some great healing sessions which have been teaching me just how to do that, because it's like if you can't embody, you can't manifest. If you're always up in the spirit world, it's like dogs, people, anyway, that's life. So if you can't embody, then you can't really thrive and be healthy, and ultimately you become sick. So that's my journey this year. And something I really wanted to talk about is kind of like a fusion between plant medicines and what I've been learning this year, which is biodynamic breath work. So I went to Turkey last month, to learn biodynamic breath work and trauma release, and I just learned so much. Excuse me, I have a message. I just learned so much about the body and trauma and how it affects us. Now, for the last 3 years, I've been on a real journey with plant medicines. So ayahuasca, San Pedro, cacao, rapé, and these medicines are all great. But the thing that I realized with those is you're relying on something external to come in and clear you, and you're inviting a spirit of a plant into your being, and they can push you out, if that makes sense. And what I definitely learned with ayahuasca is the information comes externally. So the information is coming from a plant into your body, and you can see some visuals, you can see some memories. And personally, my experiences, I become very stuck, because I always thought to myself, oh well, I'll find out my trauma if I take more ayahuasca, and I'll be able to process these emotions if I take San Pedro, whatever. And I think the issue with plant medicines like ayahuasca, you receive visions, you receive messages that may not always relate to you. This is what I got taught in the jungle, because I had an experience where I saw some really frightening things from my childhood, and I was like, wow, I can't really imagine that happening to me. And sometimes what people don't realize is that you are tapping into the collective consciousness rather than your own personal experiences and memories. And the same thing if you're in a group of people, you're sometimes tapping into their images, their memories, their messages, because you're in the same room. And you also can be tapping into the collective wounding. So I personally got very stuck, because I was like, if I take my ayahuasca, I will find out. It's like it becomes this quest, this never-ending quest of, I need to know what my trauma is in order to heal. And then I do the breath work, the biodynamic breath work and trauma release, which is amazing. So the biodynamic breath work teaches you how to release trauma from your body without even knowing what it is that's caused it. Because we have a ton of trauma in our body, if we've had things like car accidents, childhood trauma, if we've had injuries, if we've had poor relationships for our life, the trauma stays in our body, and it creates these bands of tension, these belts of tension in the body. And what the breath work does is it teaches us to be truly in our body and feel the sensations of what's going on. And then when you do that, you're able to tap into the trauma and release it. And I remember during my training, I released a lot of sadness that I was carrying around in my womb. And as I was having this huge release, one of the girls who was helping me, she said, do you know where the sadness has come from? And I was like, no, I feel like I need to know where it's come from. And she said, you don't, you just let it go. And for me, that was huge, because for years I've been searching, what is wrong with me? Why can't I be happy? Why can't I find a fulfilling relationship? Why do I never feel like I belong? Blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of led me down the path of being on this endless quest of trying to find out what is wrong. But one thing I realised is the body knows how to heal, because that's been my path now. It's been finding out how to heal. But the body already knows how to do that. You've just got to get out of its way and just let your amazing body release, shift, and transcend whatever trauma, whatever wounding it's had. And of course, then you've got to, once you release the trauma, you've then got to remove the templates and the distortions that's caused. But it's just been so healing for me to think, wow, I don't have to know why I feel so fucked up. I can just let it go. I can just let my body shed and make space for something new. And that's kind of what I wanted to say. Like, you have the power. You have the power to do the same if you connect to your breath on a daily basis. If you embody every day, like, touch parts of your body every day. Like, pick a point of your body, like your arm, and just keep checking in. Like, am I here? Am I present? Am I fully embodied? And ask yourself, how can I connect to source energy even deeper? Rather than being up in the head, like, oh, this has happened, I need to do this, I need to do that. Just like drop into your body. When you do that, you become so powerful. And your body then starts sorting through the files. It's like, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this. And that's what I've discovered. So you can do the same. Breath is an amazing modality. Obviously it's not the answer to everything, it's part of the solution. But yeah, so I'm super excited to be offering this breath work to help people become free. And yeah, if anybody in the UK, particularly southeast England, London, Kent, Essex, would like to come and try this amazing modality, from now until October, I'm offering this on a donation basis. You don't have to donate money, you can bring an offering, because I would like to get my skills a lot better and just help as many people as possible. So get in touch. And it's just started raining here. It's been the hottest day of the year so far. It's been like 40 degrees. And I'm just going to sit out in the rain because the rain is so cleansing and it's so purifying. But yeah, anyway, I hope this video has been helpful. And yeah, if you have any questions, any comments that you'd like to leave, please drop them below. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would like. Thank you for watching.